Guys, Evil Jew here with another video for you guys. So I've been getting a lot of questions about getting a tutorial for leveling and stuff like that, and kind of how I can level and what resources I should be using for leveling and all that kind of stuff. So what I have right now is I have my Recluse kit. I haven't upgraded it at all except for the fact that I unlocked the abilities. That's really all I did with it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you guys like the leveling screen if you guys are unaware of it. If you just go over to the Battleframe garage and you hit E, you're going to get what looks like this. Typically, if you're starting out with a new kit, all this will say unlock and it'll have different XP values. I believe it's like 7,500 and 5,000. I can't remember the exact values, but generally when you get your kit you want to unlock all this stuff so that way you have more abilities and you kind of have, I mean these are good upgrades to have. So get those first when you can. And then what you have over here is you have your mass, your power, and your CPU. Now based on the levels that these are at, will tell you what gear you can equip. So for example, like I have a bio crossbow 1, and if you look at the bottom for the prerequisite, I have to have a power tech 4 to be able to equip this. And so basically what it's saying is I'm not able to equip this until I get my power tech up to level 4, which is right here. And then I mean there's all sorts of abilities that are going to do stuff like that. Like I've got some ones that I found, like this one I'm going to need CPU tech 8. So just be aware that like if there's certain abilities that you're trying to equip, look at the prerequisites, and if it's an ability or if it's a weapon that you want, look at the prerequisites and then start working towards that. A lot of people have said that it would be smart to kind of go with power first because you have this little allocate surplus button, which when you click on it, I don't think I'm able to click on it to show you, but I'll upgrade power here in a second. But basically you can allocate extra power to go to your weapons, and that way your weapon can deal more damage, and also certain abilities can also get some power to them, so that way you can increase their abilities too. So basically, like I said, what I wanted to do is show you guys the leveling process. And obviously, like I started out with 285,000 XP on this. I've been just sitting here PvPing, getting this XP, building it, so that way I could give you guys this video. So like I said, start with power first. Power is usually a good one because that's what gets you your weapon, but sometimes, I mean, it's never bad to maybe go with something else with like CPU, because CPU is going to get you your abilities, and some of your abilities are actually extremely good. Like if I had a better version of Necrosis, like all I need is to upgrade CPU once and I can use the better version and it does 20 more damage. I mean it's a lot better. So alright, so all you have to do for leveling is you have these 3 little blinky ones. That basically means that you can click on one of those. So I'll do power first. It's going to come up with this. Now all this is telling you, once again, is that you need 4,000 experience, and this is how much you have. You need 100 crystite, and this is how much you have. I really don't have a lot of crystite right now, so I'm not sure if I'll even be able to get through all the leveling. So I've got that upgraded, and now I'm able to equip. Oh no, that one I need level 4, so we'll get up to level 4. So once again, go there, and then here's where what confuses also a lot of people. If you look in the requirements, it says 24,000 XP, 4,000 CY, which is crystite, and then 250 gas. Now I know a lot of people have asked, well, what is gas? Okay, well, gas is a refined material. You have to refine what you collect. So you'll notice that when I click on this, I now have the 3rd selection for gas. Now the only way that you're going to be able to use this gas is if you've refined your resources. And your gases are all your methanes, radienes, octenes. Those are all your gases. And so when I click on this button right here, it brings up this small little mini window. Now it's going to bring up every single gas that I can use. Now when you're leveling, there is no point in using any of your blues. Your blues or your purple resources. Save those for when you're crafting. What I always do is I scroll down to the bottom and just move the slider over. That's all you have to do for leveling when it says gas. So now I got that selected. And I know also a lot of people have asked about how to unlock new Battleframes and how do you get pilot tokens. Well, if you notice, this next level up for level 5, we've got a little pilot token right up here. That means that as soon as I click this button and upgrade to Power Tech level 5, I'm going to get a new pilot token, which will add to my current number, which right now I only have 2. So once I click on this, once again I gotta give it some gas. And the nice thing about gas here, or nice thing about turning in resources for leveling up your battle frames, is you can mix and match. As you notice, I only had 469 octane, but I can make up the difference with another set of gas. So there we go. So there's one tree done. I will level this one up. Once again, this one needs organic, so I'll scroll down to the bottom, and I have plenty of organic, that's for sure. I'll upgrade it. Go here. I'm actually going to run out of crystite before I run out of anything, I think. What did it do? Oh, it's glitching out right now. Which kind of happens. Remember, this game is in beta. So, okay, so there's the upgrading. Now, like I said earlier, now I can scroll over here and look. I can use my bio crossbow 1. I can equip it. Got to remember, like, the reason why you see this little symbol is it just means that it died. So I basically need to get rid of it. So right now, but yeah. So once you unlock those pilot tokens, that's your progression to the unlocked battle frames that you don't have. And so the easiest way to kind of get battle frame or the pilot tokens and trying to unlock kits, the first easiest way is go through all your tier 1 battle frames. So your dreadnought, your assault, your biotech, your engineer, and your recon. And my suggestion to you is just level it up to 5. Level it up to CPU Tech 5, Power Tech 5, Mass Tech 5. That alone will get you 3 tokens here. If you do it with your assault, that'll get you up to 6 tokens, 9, 12, 15. So you have 15 tokens to unlock any one of these other sets that you guys might want. If you get them all up to 7, then you're going to have double that. So you'll be able to unlock 3 different battle frames if you get all the base ones up to 7. So that's kind of how you would go about unlocking new battle frames. If you're wondering on ways to get XP, if you're wondering on like how I got 260 some odd thousand XP with my recluse, all I did actually was I just went to PvP. PvP now is not exactly the best way. The only reason why I did it this way was because it was something different. The gear gets leveled basically, or I guess everybody uses the same gear, so it wasn't like I was at a gear difference, and then it also meant that I didn't really need to unlock anything to be able to just go into PvP. So that's the only reason why I went into PvP. But you can do all sorts of things. You can do Ares missions, you can do melding tornadoes. I don't think we have one going on. You can do chosen strike teams, taking back watchtowers. All these ways will give you XP. Melding tornadoes, I think at the end of it gives you like 35,000, which is a pretty good amount. If you can find somebody doing BWA, Blackwater Anomaly, definitely go for that. I think it averages around 80 to 120,000 XP, depending on how much of a clear you do. But just basically, as long as you're doing something in the game, you're going to be gaining XP. So if you're just kind of running around like I do most of the time in Copacabana, then yeah, you're not going to be getting much XP. But so you can pretty much do anything to get XP, and the easiest ways in the beginning are probably finding groups to go run Ares missions with, because people always love to do them in groups, and if you have a group of 5 or 6 of you guys doing it, it'll take no time flat to just go through an Ares mission and then go somewhere else, which Ares missions will also get you stuff you'll need for when you're unlocking your gear later on. One more thing that I actually wanted to go over with leveling, you'll notice that once you get to Tech 8 on all the trees, it starts asking you for a like recluse nanotoxin, or it'll start asking you for Nighthawk target acquisition units. Now those are units that you have to build, and if you come over to the molecular printer, I'll show you where you can build those things at. So if you click on your build tab, you go to Battleframe equipment and Battleframe progression. Now as you can see, it fills up, And the reason why it fills up is because it's showing you every single kit that you own, and it's showing you what Battleframe progression item you need to get it past or to get it up to level 8. One that I've been working on quite a bit was Bastion Dielectrics. It's level 8 on mass, power, and tech. And so if you click on it, obviously you'll see you need like mil-spec actuators, weapon grades, crystite. Now these are not items that are dropped, so you have to go buy these. You buy these with your merit tokens, and I'll kind of show you where. And I'll put the link to a good forum site that has the location of all these and where you can buy them at. So in that way you guys will have that. But yeah, you'll need to make these. Obviously you can see they're not cheap. The weapons grade crystite costs about 45 merit tokens. Your mil-spec actuators cost about 10, and you can see it all throughout. Like weapons grade crystite, you need it. You need tactical firmware. I'm pretty sure those are going to be your 45 merit token piece. That's going to be your 10. So yeah, they all cost about the same. So it's not like any class has an advantage there. But you'll have to make these for leveling up past level 8. So you can see once you get to level 8, it's going to start getting expensive, and it also gets pretty expensive on the XP train as well. I had 1,000,000 XP, and I still do right now. But 1,000,000 XP right now is only going to get me 2 Tech 9s, and it won't even get me 1 Tech 10. And as you can see, the cost of of leveling up from 8 to 10 goes up significantly. So I go from only needing 1 Bastion Dielectric to needing 3 of them. So what you basically want to do is you want to save a lot of your items. Now when you're making those Bastion Dielectrics, it asks for you to use, like, well, not just Bastion Dielectrics, but any of these. It asks for you, like this one you need methane, this one you need Regenics, this one you need Xenographs. So when it's telling you that, make sure, once again, you're not using your good stuff. There's no reason to use your good stuff because this is creating an item that has no quality level. You'll look and it doesn't have a quality level. So why would you want to use your good stuff? There's no reason to do that. So just use your base stuff when you're building your Battleframe progression items. And then yeah, and then use it to upgrade your kit, and you'll be better off. You don't want to waste any of your good stuff because you want to save your good stuff for when you're creating items, and that way you can get a better quality level. I hope this video is going to help you guys out in understanding a little bit more about this game. If you guys, please feel free to ask questions. If you guys do have questions and you can't get a hold of me, you can always message me in game. I'm in game quite a bit. The name is Evil Jews. You can see in the top left corner. I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Caboose. Should be linked in the info description and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. Please feel free to join us. We're always trying to answer your questions and help you guys out. I can't think of anything else, and so hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. All right, have a good one.